Hi, you're on Rescue TV with Bahar Etmanen and Napoleon Perdis, fresh off the jet from LA. And this time we're talking to him about his LA. Take it away.
What can I tell you, Rescue TV? I just love Los Angeles. First of all, I have to tell you, I think it's one of the most dynamic cities on the planet at the moment.
It's really buzzing.
It's really buzzing. There's just lots of different scenes. So one of my favorite areas is like Glendale. It's the whole Armenian area.
Right.
You know, Kim Kardashian brought it to fame with the Carousel restaurant, which had that date, which was going back to her roots. But, you know, there's a great theatre there that's ballet 1920s, the Felix Theatre. The Glendale Galleria has got like amazing shopping.
Really?
You see a lot of cultural, kind of like Middle Eastern culture and the cakes and the baklavas and all those kind of amazing. The food is just the belly dancing. There's a whole, you almost feel like you're transporting in LA into this kind of Middle Eastern, you know, fantasy land, which is beautiful.
And who goes there? Like, when would you hang out there?
Well, I love to go there on a Friday night because it's actually really fun. If you don't want to do the whole drink thing, you can go like for the whole Middle Eastern dancing and kind of like a bit of a bite.
Right.
And I kind of like that. Being Greek, I kind of relate to that.
Yep.
So I love that kind of cultural fix. But everyone, you know, everyone goes to Glendale for like lots of things. It's a real buzz. My other really favourite area is Little Tokyo, which is based in downtown LA. Now, there's two bits here. Downtown LA has had this complete gentrification. I call it the four...
And no longer scary?
No longer scary.
Okay.
People call it the Frank Gehryization. Frank Gehry is in the architect.
Yep.
He's done amazing projects with like, you know, theatres and, you know, centres for entertainment and, you know, buildings like a... But, you know, it's totally cleaned up. And there's a kind of youth freshness that's down there that is seeking kind of that new, it's almost they're calling it the Generation G, the generation of generous, where it's new and generous, you know, opportunity for kind of like experience.
What does it remind you of? Is it like a San Francisco vibe?
No,
It's
very LA. It's very like Los Angeles 1920s as people moved over from New York into Los Angeles downtown area, established an East Coast mentality with a West Coast freedom.
Okay.
So you get all the kind of lights and buzz of a downtown full facility, but then you have this kind of like LA kind of jeans culture. You know, this downtown vibe.
Down dress.
You know, down dress. People on bicycles, which you don't see a lot in LA.
No.
People walking. You know, people going, like there's one of the most fabulous restaurants in Los Angeles at the moment is the Wolfgang Puck 24, WP 24, on the 24th floor, the New Ritz-Carlton down there.
Wow.
Really cool. Little Tokyo is based in that area, down that area.
And what's the vibe there?
Well, it's like you're in Japan.
No.
You really feel like you get all the... I mean, I was there like 3 weeks ago, and there was this exhibition happening of all those kind of character makeups that they're doing, like Tokyo, that they were just all walking around Little Tokyo. Amazing sushi that's flown in every day. You know, phenomenal kind of artifacts and Japanese art that's just beautiful. The kind of, you know, peaceful museum between USA and Japan that's down there. The downtown MoMA for all the... Of course, I can't really say anything without referring to Hollywood because A, we're based there, but B, Hollywood's kind of like the Times Square of like Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit like it's on steroids because
It's a bit grungy too, right?
It's a bit grungy.
You wouldn't expect it. You're thinking Rodeo Drive glamour, but it's actually a bit cool.
It is. It's a bit grungy. It's not really Rodeo Drive, but within a drop of a, you know, like it all of a sudden transforms into this red carpet movie premiere with like Julia Roberts walking down just in front of you, kind of amazing. So it's really phenomenal. The other thing about it is it's lights, there's restaurant, there's hotels, there's like characters, all the characters that come out of comic books and movies come to life in this kind of really quirky, weird, kind of almost, you know, down and dirty way, but really kind of interesting. Global by like all the stars. Los Angeles is now happening, as we call it, on the east side.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you want to retreat and you want to feel like you're in a kind of country or Mediterranean village, you trek up to Runyon Canyon, which is off Fuller in Hollywood. And you are then at the top of the crest.
Have you noticed he's rolling his R's now like a true American? I got that, the Fuller.
Well, F-U-L-L-E-R. So you do, and you go up there and you really feel, you can see everything out to Catalina Island and Santa Monica and all the way out to the Inland Empire, which is almost Palm Springs, and down to the OC. And it's like literally 10 minutes away from that hustle and bustle of Hollywood, and you're up there and you feel like you're in a totally different other place.
Invited to LA.
I want you to come.
Can we come? Can we all come to LA?
Rescue TV, and you need to come to LA.
Yes.
And you need to come. First of all, you need to come and see me in Hollywood, and then I will show you around LA. But more importantly, when Australians come to LA and see us in Hollywood, A, they get a discount in our stores.
Great.
Number one. Number two, they can use our stores as a concierge service when they want to know more information.
Wow. Well,
So-
you're invited by the man himself. Hello, LA.